City driving exposes every bad habit you have behind the wheel. Stop-and-go traffic drains your fuel tank and your wallet quickly. But it is also the exact environment where building better driving habits pays back the fastest. To fix this, we are going to build a 5-step city eco-driving system. You won't need to practice extreme hypermiling, and you definitely won't be crawling along annoying the drivers behind you. If you deploy this checklist on tomorrow's commute, you will see a noticeable improvement in your fuel economy, your EV range, and your own mental sanity. You only need 3 things to get started: your own vehicle, a daily route you know well, and your dashboard efficiency gauge. Because urban driving forces you to repeat low-speed actions over and over, tweaking these everyday routines generates massive cumulative savings over time. Step 1 is establishing a baseline. Measure current performance so we can see the improvements. Before pulling out, locate your vehicle's trip computer and manually reset the efficiency gauge to 0. Step 2 is changing how you look at the road. You need to turn your windshield from a passive viewing window into an active planning tool. The most expensive mistake drivers make in city traffic is locking their vision onto the brake lights of the car immediately in front of them, leading to a constant cycle of rushing and stopping. Instead, actively scan 100 yards down the road for patterns, like a bus pulling over or a pedestrian crossing. Recognizing these early means you stop accelerating towards slowing situations, smoothly bypassing a stopped bus rather than slamming the brakes. Anticipating these patterns eliminates the reactive driving loop that destroys efficiency and leaves you physically fatigued by the time you reach your destination. Step 3 builds on that anticipation through gap management. You need to implement a physical space buffer between your car and the traffic ahead. This overhead comparison shows how maintaining a wider gap acts as a shock absorber. The red car wastes energy repeatedly surging and braking, while the green car uses the buffer space to maintain a steady roll through the exact same flow. When the light turns green, launch gently. Wait to accelerate until the traffic pack ahead begins to pull away, rather than rushing forward. That steady momentum sets up Step 4, the early liftoff technique for approaching red lights. The moment you spot a red light in the distance, smoothly lift your foot off the accelerator and let the car roll freely. If you drive a gas-powered car, there is an immediate mechanical benefit to this. Your RPMs drop, instantly cutting your fuel consumption down to almost 0 while you coast. This dashboard meter shows how this exact same action benefits electric vehicles and hybrids. Lifting off early triggers regenerative braking, capturing the rolling kinetic energy and feeding it directly back into your battery. A common failure point is thinking early liftoff means creeping along at 5 miles per hour. You are still moving at pace with the flow of the city, simply choosing not to spend paid energy just to reach a stopped queue. By mastering space and momentum, you transform your car from an energy waster into an energy saver, flowing with the conditions instead of fighting them. Link it to your morning school drop-off or your Tuesday commute. Behavioral anchors are critical because official transportation data is clear. Building a few small, repeatable habits consistently outperforms an intense one-day effort to squeeze efficiency out. You now possess a complete, practical system for efficient city driving, ready to be deployed immediately. Here is your challenge. Test this exact system on your daily commute for 1 full week. Flow through the city and focus on anticipation. After 7 days, check that dashboard gauge you reset to 0. You will see a quantifiable, mathematically proven improvement in your efficiency. You will also notice the secondary benefits: a much calmer cabin, far fewer harsh stops, and significantly less stress while navigating traffic. Pick your one habit for tomorrow's commute, and be sure to check the Momentum Cards calculator linked in the description below to project exactly how much your new system will save you this year.